Oh, let me see if I can find her. I'm just kidding. What's your name?
Greg.
Greg.
Grassland.
Oh, perfect. Got any weapons on you? If you do, please check them in at the front desk.
No, ma'am. I did my I did a ride along yesterday, so they're all in my car.
Oh, perfect. I hope your car is locked. You have your
Yeah.
identification?
Yep.
I'm out the way so you can get it.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Kelly, can you guess why I'm here?
You want to ride along?
I'm here for an interview with Mr. Gamble.
Oh, hell yeah. Congrats.
Yes, ma'am. Can you let him know I'm here?
I will. Follow me,
Sweet,
Mr.
thanks.
Grassland. We'll go upstairs, I guess.
Another hectic day in the city.
Every day's a hectic day. Do me a favor, wait right here.
All right.
Oh, shit. God damn.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to be persistent. Mr.
That's okay.
Homer Connor is here for an interview.
The guy there with the long hair.
Yeah, that filler.
Get a hold of Thorny. She's supposed to be running the interview. Where's she?
Oh, I think she just got on duty. I'm going upstairs. Right this way, sir. Oh, I think she's in the locker room.
She's right here.
Thank you. Good night.
The Homer guy's here right now.
Come on in. Could I roll a d10? I'm so bad. I got a 2. Oh.
Just any seat.
Yeah, have a seat. Any seat. Be comfortable. Are you nervous?
No, ma'am.
That's what I like. I like confidence. Okay. Well, I'll just go get straight to the point then. Mr. Grassland, why is it that you wish to be a Department of Corrections officer?
Well, I wanted to be a police officer at first, but Department of Corrections seems more up my alley. Keeping people who broke the law in check.
Oh my
rather
God,
than
why are you doing
arresting
that?
them fully.
I can't hear it. Can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah. I wanted to be a police officer at first, but Department of Corrections seems more up my alley because it's keeping people who are already arrested in check and making sure they recover and stuff.
Oh, thank you. Okay. I like it. What do you believe that you can add to the Department of Corrections?
Well, I'm a pretty understanding person. My parents were hippies. I hung out with the drug crowds when I was
Thank
younger.
you, other
so,
streamer.
I understand them a little more. And, there's always good in people regardless of their background.
Okay. Do you have any previous experience as a prison guard in the Department of Corrections or law enforcement experience?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Here's a situational question.
You are obstructing justice, bitch!
God damn it! Okay, thank you so much, though. Much appreciated. Let's say you were at the prison and a riot broke out with the prisoners. What would you do?
You are obstructing justice, bitch!
Well, am I alone in this situation, or is everyone else with me?
Maybe you and another officer, another Department of Corrections officer.
Well, the first thing would be called for backup by the Department of Corrections or police or just whoever's around, because we're going to need more hands on this.
Okay.
And then start to suppress everyone, yell out, stop or roll. Have to take you guys down. Separate everyone, make sure that no one else gets hurt.
Okay. How would you separate them?
Probably, me and another officer or whoever else is with me, go one by one on a person, take them out one at a time. Don't try to take on the whole group at a time. That's how you get overwhelmed.
Okay. Let's say you have a suspect or a prisoner at the prison that is refusing to put on their jumpsuit. They just want to run around naked or in, gang clothes. What are you going to do?
Well, if he doesn't want to wear the proper clothing, he doesn't have the ability to do anything. So he's going to have to either sit in a cell or solitary if he gets mouthy.
Okay. Let's say that you're working at the prison and a hostage situation occurs. One prisoner takes another prisoner hostage using a switchblade. All you have on you is a taser. What are you going to do?
First call for backup, and then start negotiating with the assailant.
Okay. What are you going to offer? What are you going to try and do?
Well, definitely not free passage, but just either distract him till backup arrives, or just basically just secure the safety of the hostage. He's not going to go free, but he's the if he wants food, I can get him food.
Yeah, they drink a lot of toilet lemonade there. I guess never accept lemonade from an inmate. Comes from the toilet. I'm just saying.
I'll get the real shit.
Let's say you're in the prison, you're doing like just a check, and you find a decoder on a prisoner. What are you going to do?
Well, decoder is contraband, isn't it?
It is.
Well, then I would probably confiscate it, ask him where he got it, and cut him a deal if he tells me. I mean, a little less time in prison for telling me where he got it wouldn't be that bad.
Oh, okay.
Not freedom, of course.
Are you able to commit at least 50% of your time in the city on duty as a correctional officer?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay. You understand that as a Department of Corrections officer, you may experience some downtime where there aren't any prisoners incarcerated.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you plan to do during that downtime? Keep yourself busy, keep yourself engaged.
Downtime would probably be used, like upkeep. Just make sure my weapons are clean, make sure the prison's clean, cars clean and fixed, all that stuff. Keeping your stuff clean is important.
That is true. Have you describe for me your previous employment? What kind of jobs have you held?
I worked for the towing company until it changed owners and I was fired. I worked there for a couple months.
Okay. During that time in your employment or any other employment in your life, have you ever experienced any issues with a superior or supervisor?
No, ma'am.
If you did experience any issue whilst as a Department of Corrections officer, how would you handle that?
But there's always proper channels to go through. Yeah, I would tell them that their behavior or whatever is inappropriate and write them up.
What if it was your supervisor or superior officer, though?
Everyone has a boss.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being not so much and 5 being the best ever, how do you rank your multitasking skills?
I'd say probably 3-ish. It was on a 1 to 5, right?
That's correct.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, probably 3-ish. I'm pretty good at it. It depends on the task, though. Some tasks, are impossible to multitask with.
Okay. That's true. You got to prioritize. I can see that. Would you rather take a vacation to the mountains or in the ocean? At the ocean, the beach, and why?
Personally, I prefer the mountains. It's a lot nicer up there. A lot more trees and animals and just stuff to do. A lot less people. If you're ever at a beach, there's thousands of people.
That is true. That is true. There's lots of people in the mountains, too. They're just harder to find.
They tend to leave you alone.
It's also true. Hmm. Well, here's a random question. Let's say you win an award. What is the award for, and who do you say thank you to?
Well, most of the awards usually aren't won by themselves. I'm trying to think of what the award would be.
What do you
But
think you would
we're-
get an award for? Could be anything.
I don't know. I like to fly, so probably something with aviation.
Oh, okay, okay. You're a good pilot? I'm a terrible pilot.
I'm pretty good.
I hate flying. I hate it.
Everyone starts out hating it. It's scary in those small planes.
Okay.
They're very, very rickety. But thank the people that helped you get to that point. Because no award's ever won by one person.
That is true. That is true. That's for me. Get all the awards by myself. I'm just kidding. Alright, last question, sir. Last question. This is the important one. It's not even a question, it's a statement. Okay? It's not on
Alright.
this paper, so I might get in trouble. But I really want you to sell yourself to me. Why should we hire you over anybody else? There are a lot of applications.
Yeah, I bet there are. Personally, I believe I'll be one of the, better applicants simply because I'm understanding these people. I know these people. You don't have to have an iron fist to rule this place. That's when they start to fight back at you. If you were kind to these people and understanding to them, they'll respect you. Respect is not mutual respect is needed, not just one way.
Okay, okay. Alright, I lied about the last question because I just came up with another one that's going to personally benefit me. Might endanger you, though. Let's say, at the prison, people talk all the time. People connive and meet up and canoodle and stuff. Let's say, as a Department of Corrections officer, you just, doing your routine tasks, providing supervision, you overhear one of these conversations. Maybe, they're talking about where they stash all their weapons or, what they're going to rob next. What are you going to do with that information?
I mean, clearly get an officer who can go check that shit out. Detective or whoever.
Okay. Okay, I appreciate that. That's a good answer. I like it. I like it. All right, well, I appreciate you coming in today. Do you have any questions, comments, or concerns?
No, ma'am.
If you were to rate this interview on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being it sucked, what am I doing here, and 10 being, wow, this is the best interview I've ever had, and I didn't feel intimidated at all and had a really good time. Where'd you rate us today?
But probably an 8, just because some of the extra questions. There probably needs to be more questions on the list. Just
That
to
is
begin
true.
with.
That is true. I'm gonna work on that and add some more questions. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
listen. I enjoyed meeting you. I enjoyed talking with you. I'm gonna pass this information along, and somebody will reach out to you within the week at least with a response. Okay?
All right, sounds good. I don't know if it said on the paperwork there, but I am friends with Nick Freeman. I just wanted to disclose that, so there was no favoritism.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't have put that. Nick Freeman.
I was just trying to disclose favoritism because there was talk of him being in charge of the Department of Corrections for a while.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, put that on
There's no
nepotism.
conflict of interest.
Nepotism. Got it.
He-
All right.
he's a bit full of himself, isn't he?
Oh no, he's a good officer. I like
He's
him
a
lot.
damn good driver, though.
That is also true. All right. Well, I'll have somebody get back to you within the week, probably sooner, if I'm being honest. But I hope it goes well, and I look forward to working with you. Hopefully.
Yeah, sounds good. I mean, sounds like there's a lot of prison work that needs to be done.
Oh, there's a lot. Listen, I would love not to go up there every 15 minutes for somebody trying to break out.
I was on my ride with Nick yesterday, and there's some guys we just arrested broke out.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. All right, well, let me see you out.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll question.
Plus 10 bag weed. He had 50 heroin. The other dude had 46 heroin, so it was 96 total.
All right, sounds good. You take it down.
Yep, appreciate it, man.
Thank you so much, sir. You have an above average day.
Thank you. You too, ma'am.
How'd it go, man?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
So he thinks.